Well, applying to colleges can really be a stressful time where teens are really searching for guidance on how to get into their dream school. And the author of a new book that is offering advice on how to ace your admissions essay is here to help you write yourself in. Well, Eric Tipler has literally written the book on how to write the perfect college admissions essay. He's also a teacher and admissions counselor, and the book is so timely because many colleges are already accepting applications for next fall, so that essay could be very important to getting in. And joining me now is Eric Tipler to tell us more about the book. It's good to have you here. You're too late for me, but I know you can help a lot of other parents. So let's start out, because what I noticed is things are a lot different than when we applied for college.
Right.
So let's talk about some of the changes, because it's harder for parents to help.
That's true, and a lot of parents have that question. They see their kids going through something very stressful, and they don't know what to do because it's so different than when they were applying.
Exactly.
Two big differences. One is it's so much more competitive. I had the fortune to go to Harvard. When I got in, the acceptance rate was 12%. Last year, it was just over 3%.
Wow.
So these are big changes. It's also a lot more work now. Kids have to apply to more colleges. They have to write more essays. I often say applying to college is the equivalent of taking an extra class or a part-time job.
Yes, definitely. So what prompted you to actually write the book?
You know, it might sound naive, but I really wanted to help people. I just see so much stress around this. And I also see the process, it's all about putting your best foot forward for the kids, but it can really undermine their confidence. And so I wanted to provide families with a roadmap of what to do and when to do it, but also to help bolster their confidence, to just say, you know, you've got this, you can do this.
Now, what are, because one of the things that I struggled with when my kids were doing this is, what are these admissions officers really looking for?
That's a
when
really
you're writing, you know, the essays.
It's a really good question. So one thing they're looking for in the essays is authenticity. A Yale admissions officer once said to me, the topic matters less than the voice. The topic matters, but what they're really looking for is a sense of who the kid is as a person. They're also looking for personal qualities that would help the child contribute on their campus. Those could be things like leadership, community engagement, intellectual curiosity, or resilience.
Well, you know, I think a lot of times people are able to think about, say, maybe a real hardship that they've gone through. But if your child has really kind of lived a nice life, they haven't had to really endure anything traumatic, and they're kind of living a decent life, I mean, it kind of puts them in a little bit of a disadvantage to find a really good topping point.
Well, you would think it does, but it actually doesn't. And this is a common question, right? I often have parents ask, doesn't my kid need a sob story, right? And the answer is no. You know, if you have had some sort of traumatic event, it can be useful to write about that, as long as you emphasize the resilience that you showed during it and how you learned and grew from it. But most kids who are admitted to top colleges don't have that kind of story. It's mostly kids who have worked hard inside and outside of the classroom, have contributed to their community, and can demonstrate that they would do the same on a college campus. That's who colleges are looking for. Okay,
well, Eric, thank you so much for joining us. And again, the book is called Write Yourself In, The Definitive Guide to Writing Successful College Admissions Essays. You can also meet Eric tonight at Zibby's Bookshop in Santa Monica. You can find more information by going to kcalnews.com and clicking Seen on TV.